Hi guys and welcome to another FIFA 22 comparison player review. Today guys, going to be comparing the two left-hand sided French wingers, both of them which have been put into this Rulebreakers promo. Jonathan Bamba and Moussa Diaby. Of course, Moussa Diaby from Team 1, Jonathan Bamba from Team 2, which came out yesterday. Both of them already have their own standalone reviews up on the channel if you want to go and see them. The highlights in those reviews are the same highlights that you'll see in this video, but basically we'll go a little bit more in depth and basically compare them and see which card is the better to do. I love, and I've said this quite a few times, but I absolutely love doing these comparison reviews. This shit, it's such a shame that I never did them in previous years. I don't know why, but I'm really enjoying them, and you guys seem to be enjoying them as well because of the support on a lot of them. Not so much on the Haaland and Mbappe one. I thought that video would have done better, but a lot of the other ones, really, really good support. And I really, really appreciate that. But who's the better one to go for? You know, they're both 86 rated. They're both very, very good cards, you know, in terms of certainly in terms of their base stats. Who is the better one to go for? Who's the better value for money? We've got the highlights first of Jonathan Bamba. It was 3 games of him, 2 goals and 2 assists. And I said in the review, that in the standalone review that I did for him yesterday, which is up on the channel that you can go and see, I said that he was as good as you know, it's like a David Ginola in this game. And I stand by that. A cheaper version of David Ginola. And I think David Ginola might also have 5-star weak foot, but honestly, he's not far off the level of him at all. He's absolutely brilliant. He gets lots of good... But I mean, both of them are easy to fit into teams. You know, both Diaby and Bamba, obviously being French, it's not too hard to fit them into a team to get good chemistry. But, you know, he's got the 4-star weak foot, the 4-star skill, which is around 200,000 coins, which I think for him is a fantastic price, but his finishing, passing, dribbling, pace, all of it incredible. Having the dead-eye cam style as well takes like his vision, his short passing, his shot power, all up to like 99. So the dead-eye cam style is fantastic to have on this card. And I would probably argue, I'd be very tempted to give him I would be very tempted to give him a 10 on the overall rating for this card. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Maybe a little bit more physicality-wise is just what this guy needs for me to really give him the 10, but he's not far off that mark at all. Very, very impressive. Now, Moussa Diaby, I did play 4 games of him. Usually I don't really play 4 games for the review, so I reckon it was probably 3 complete. I can't remember when I'd done the review. If you go and watch the review itself, maybe explain why it was 4 games. I'm guessing might have been like a disconnection or something like that in one of the games. But anyway, it was 4 games, 1 goal and 2 assists. So 1 less goal contribution than Jonathan Bamba. And he's still a very, very good card in his own right. Don't get me wrong. I think certainly, you know, despite Jonathan Bamba still being very, very quick, I did think that Diaby was quicker than Bamba out of the two of them. I mean, he's got like, I think, an extra 5 or 6 pace compared to Jonathan Bamba's cards. And you can notice that in game. And once more, I'm not saying that Jonathan Bamba's a slow card, or 100% not. He's still very, very quick on his own right. But Diaby is up there with the very, very best in terms of how rapid he is. His instant acceleration as soon as he gets the ball just leaves so many defenders for dead. The problem is he doesn't have the most insane end product. And that's kind of noticed in the fact he's only got 2-star weak foot. Jonathan Bamba is much better with a 4-star weak foot. His shooting stats compared to Bamba, I think Bamba on the whole actually has better shooting stats as well. I mean, he's still got some decent stats. He's got like 92 finishing, 91 shot power. But in game, I thought that Jonathan Bamba was the better finisher out of the two of them. I would also, argue, I think physicality-wise, he's got a little bit more to offer as well than Moussa Diaby. But obviously, you know, physicality isn't the most important thing on a wing. But obviously, to have extra physicality, of course, you know, the more the better. I still thought dribbling-wise, I thought Diaby was still absolutely classing it despite having 6 less overall dribbling than Bamba. He's still fantastic because of how good his agility and his balance still are on the card. He's still very, very good. Don't get me wrong. He's obviously a lot cheaper as well. 75,000 coins, 200,000 coins for Jonathan Bamba. If I had to argue who's the better value for money, at first, I mean, I do think that Jonathan Bamba is the better card than Moussa Diaby. It's not like a massive gap between the two cards, but it's enough for me to say it's probably worth spending that extra 150,000 coins or 125,000 coins. In my opinion, I would pay that extra money to go for Jonathan Bamba because I rate him that highly. I'm not saying that Moussa Diaby is bad, but comparing the two of them, who is the better card? It's Jonathan Bamba. I think he's absolutely fantastic, and I would encourage anyone, if they can fit him into a team, to go for him because I think he's a top card. Diaby's still good. Bamba is the better of the two of them. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.